Okay guys, so we're back in Five Nights TD. And for this video, we are going to be using the Overseer FOXY unit and taking him against Endless mode. What this means is that we are going to be going on Endless 5 and seeing how far this unit can make it in total while also max boosting him. But before we get into it, let me introduce you to him. So this is Shiny Overseer FOXY with Spring Lock. His passive is called Crushing Pressure. All enemies in range are slowed by 40% and target enemies are slowed by 65%. His stats are also completely maxed out and glitched, giving him plus 20% damage, plus 15% range, and minus 10% cooldown. The type of unit he is Splash Slow plus the passive I just talked about. He can do up to 1,250 damage. His range can get as high as 30, and his cooldown can get as low as 0.5 seconds. So you guys already know the drill. We always introduce the unit's raw stats just so you guys can see what it does with no boost, etc, etc. But we are obviously going to be going into an endless match completely max boosting this thing, and yeah. We're also going to be using the admin panel as well to kind of help us out a little bit, but obviously not make it too overpowered. But anyways guys, before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Alright, so let's go ahead and choose Endless 5 and go ahead and click vote, and we are actually on night 5. I'm glad that it's accurate once again. Alright, so let's go ahead and choose the hardest modifier, and then we're gonna go down here and pause the wave. So this is why the admin panel is so very useful, because look, now I'm going to go here, I'm going to give myself a ton of freaking moolah, which this part is actually not really cheating. It's just me actually being able to like set up things the way I would like it to, and then allowing the units to come out, which is perfect for actually testing this unit, because we can just sit here for just a second and upgrade all of our things real quick, and then we can place one of them down like right up here. I think should be okay. I don't like how he like floats. It's kind of annoying because I can't really like see. Anyways, let's unpause the wave. I'm not gonna set the base health. Let me see right here. He can be placed 3 times. That's pretty good. Okay, that's not horrible. It could be a little bit worse, but we do have maxed out on 2 of them, right? Or we have 2 of them maxed out, I mean, but he does 11,484.4 damage every 0.294 seconds. I'm pulling out my trusty calculator. Okay, so if I calculate the DPS, he is doing 39,062.5 damage per second, which is actually not that bad, but the purpose of this video was obviously to just test out like a unit that I think is pretty good and kind of underrated, which would clearly be Overseer FOXY, obviously. But it seems like he's pretty good. I mean, he has 108 range. Now, once again, he does have Spring Lock, but since we do have the best cooldown booster in the game, I feel like putting Spring Lock on him is definitely worth it more than Vengeance. It would be kind of cool to compare the two, though. So, like, maybe I should do a video like that someday where I put Vengeance on a unit versus Spring Lock, and we see which one does more DPS, because I'm telling you guys, Spring Lock is better. I don't know why people keep on saying Vengeance is better, because it is not, in my opinion. I mean, for someone like me, Vengeance is not better, because once again, we have the best cooldown booster in the game. So whenever we look at reality, there's no real reason on why we wouldn't put Spring Lock, because we have something that is taking our cooldown down by a lot. So it does make a good amount of sense. How fast can we actually kill this boss though? Because we're already on wave 20. You guys know that all these waves definitely move pretty quick, but you know, the goal is to obviously see how far he can make it. So I'm not going to be selling any of our boosters in this video. I'm just going to be seeing how far he can make it. Now, I cannot promise that at some point I will not be using my beautiful admin panel to maybe place a few more of these guys. I don't know. It seems a little bit too much worth it to do that, you know, because it would be like super worth it because we could end up making it a little bit farther. But that'll probably be towards the end. Like, let's say we're about to die or something. Like, I'll clear out the enemies real quick and we can maybe play around for a little bit. And like, once again, the main way that we would probably die would obviously be from a boss. So I think we're gonna go ahead and probably set our base HP to something like high, okay? And then whenever that boss hits, we're gonna basically already know that we died. So now I'm going to basically pull out a notepad and write down which wave he made it to, and then I can actually play around with this unit and continue the video and have some fun with Overseer FOXY so we can see how just really OP we can make him. Anyways, let me actually go over his animations and stuff. Do I have my effects effects on. Do I have everything on? Yes, I do. Okay, we're not even killing the wave 30 boss this fast. Okay, this is not a good sign. I mean, he is a full AoE unit, I'm pretty sure. So it does make a little bit of sense. Or no, he's not a full AoE unit. He does like splash slow, I think. You guys can go at the start and go look at it again. Yes, I just checked. He does do splash slow. Now, you guys know how I am about my splash units. I don't really like them, okay? I'm just being honest. But whenever he is targeting an enemy, he does 65% slowing, which is pretty good because that's actually more than our Jar of Pickles. And then on the regular, he does 40 anyway, and obviously they don't stack, so Jar of Pickles is just handling that part. But he does do more slowing than Jar of Pickles whenever he's actually hitting a unit, which is pretty useful actually. But anyways, let me go over the actual design of the units. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this part out of the way. 10 out of 10 design, okay? Now, whenever you're actually placing him, it looks pretty weird. It looks a little, you know, weird. Yeah, that's like the best way I can put it, because he's floating and it's hard to be able to tell where you can actually place him at. But if we look at the actual design of the unit and take out the whole weird placement part, the actual design is beautiful. I mean, he literally has like the little light that shows he's in a lighthouse, obviously. Pretty high detail. And whenever he's not shooting, you guys can see right here, it starts spinning around in circles, which I think is really, really nice. The only reason why it looks like it's glitching out is because he's hitting so fast, and I'm just making him really overpowered and literally pushing the unit to his absolute maximum. Now, in my case, it's not his maximum because I have this beautiful admin panel down here, but still. So 10 out of 10 on the design. Is there a tower VFX thing? Hold on, let me check my thing. So I think I could turn off effects, which would be really good for testing out units, but it does not really turn off effects all that much. It's just the effects that go on the actual like enemies, so I guess that's okay. But if we go over his actual animation, you can see right here whenever he's hitting, it's actually like, it's a pretty nice animation. You know, he's just lightly swinging his sword, though. It's nothing too like absolutely insane or like astonishing, so I would definitely give it like a 7.5 out of 10. Actually an 8, because he's hanging off the side of it and it looks a little bit cooler because he's literally hanging off the side of a freaking lighthouse. I mean, bro is absolutely sick. Now, this is the boss that's probably gonna kill us, actually, guys. Like, I'm not even joking. What if I did enemy speed on 0 like that? Oh my gosh. Oh, you can't move. Oh, wow. Rest in peace. Okay, well, we did just technically die right there, but I'm gonna wait until the next boss and see if that one kills us. And then if that one kills us, then we can turn this video into something a lot more. And it will be very fun because we will be abusing the admin panel. But let's actually go over the effects real quick. So the actual effects of the unit, I think, are definitely a good like 9 of 10, okay? Or 9 out of 10. Because as you can see, he doesn't have like killing effects, I guess you could say, but he has effects whenever he actually hits the enemies, which in my opinion, I think is absolutely beautiful because it's basically like a blue like cloud of something, electricity, something, I don't really know. It kind of looks like cotton candy a little bit, but it's a nice effect whenever it actually like comes out and hits the enemy. I think it's very clean. 9 out of 10, definitely. And I mean, and that's about it for the review of the unit. I mean, he does a good amount of DPS. I mean, he's doing 39,000 DPS, so I mean, if we do the math between the two of them, they're easily doing 100,000 plus damage per second, which is honestly not even like that bad, and it doesn't even really seem like he's a splash unit. Maybe it's just because I have a lot of him placed down, but he does not seem like a splash damage unit because for some reason he's just hitting all of them and he's just doing really good right now. But he does struggle on bosses, which is kind of confusing because he does slow down the bosses by a lot, so it doesn't really make any sense on why he's struggling on them. But I don't know, because I mean, we're doing 100,000 damage per second. I don't know what's going on, but Unforgiving Anard is definitely going to be making it through. Just kidding, he's not going to be making it through. Someone just froze him in place. Oh my gosh, who would do that, bro? And oh wow, there's a hacker in my game. Oh my gosh, what the heck is happening right now, bro? Are we serious? Like, that's so unfair and wrong of you to hack my game. Like, really, bro? Let's put the enemy speed on 5 times. Oh my god, this literally looks like SpongeBob Tower Defense right now. Throwing this on 5x speed, really? This literally looks insane. Okay, well, as you guys can see, the 5x speed actually seems to be working, which is kind of cool. And we now have 13 of these guys down. This is actually sick. Okay, let's see if the next boss is a challenge for us, because that is obviously our goal. Let's go back to 1x speed though, because it does look a lot better on 1x speed. Now, I don't want to make it completely blinding for you guys, so I will turn down graphics or effects if I need to. But right now, it's honestly not that bad. Just don't look up, you know? Do not look up as I said that, because now if you look up, you're gonna see a lot of red. Okay, wait, I got too close to the screen. Whoopsie daisies. So now we're doing a lot more damage per second. This is good. This boss is barely moving. You love to see it. That was very nice. Okay, so we did kill a 2 million HP boss now. This is perfect. I think that 13 is the perfect number to place of these guys. Let me see if I can get like 15 down, and then I think that'll be fine after that. That'll probably be enough. So yeah, 15 of these guys down. Let me go on my unit manager. Okay, we do have all of them maxed out. And like I said, it's actually not too blinding, which is amazing because usually whenever we place a lot of units, it's very laggy and it blinds my eyesight and it's freaking horrible. But right now, it's really not that bad except for me getting like stuck on like air for some reason because I was literally just freaking walking and ran into an invisible wall. Don't really know what that was all about, but I guess it just happens sometimes. I really have no idea. Okay, we're now on wave 80 though. I want to see how fast we can kill a 3.53 million HP boss, or if we can even kill the 3.53 million HP boss at all. Actually, we can. Holy crap. Oh, thank you so very much. That was actually like a pretty fast kill. Okay, I'm a little bit surprised. I mean, I'm not too surprised because we do have 15 of them down, but I mean, I'm still a little bit surprised. Can you not tell? Do not look at my double chin. I literally already said that, and you're doing it again. Like, come on, guys. Now, I could spawn enemies. I could clear enemies. What else can I do that would be like kind of messed up? What's just 2 times their HP? You know, just the regular bosses that come out, we can 2 times their HP. Now, the only problem with that is that it is going to be 2 times HP for the regular enemies as well, which is not that good, okay? That could be a little bit of a problem, but maybe not. I don't really know. We are splash damage, so maybe that'll help us out just a little bit. We seem to be able to take down these tiny enemies really quick, though, so I mean, that's okay, I guess. And then we have full-on map control as well, so every single one of them are hitting because we have pretty good range going on here. Now, this boss has 6 million, though, so this one is a little bit different. As you can see, the boss does have a little bit of HP regen. I saw some HP going up in there. Okay, I saw a little bit of HP regen. It could be a little bit bad in the future because if we do end up getting a boss that has really good HP regen, then we're going to be absolutely screwed because that is going to be on a whole nother freaking level, okay? A whole nother level because I do not like bosses that have HP regen, and whenever we don't have something that is anti-HP regen, it is definitely not very fun to deal with, and it could be very, very lethal to us, and it could kill us. We're still doing really good, though. Our lighthouse lights are just glitching out, which is, you know, probably the worst part of this unit. But, again, it is not blinding, so this is not horrible. And we are now on wave 100. Oh my god, it looks so very beautiful up there. I love the wave 100 thing so very much. Okay, hijacked Freddy. Hello, how are you? So 9 million HP. Wow, that's kind of surprising, actually. Oh, wait, this one's gonna be close. Ooh, we're about like halfway done, probably about 3/4 of the way done. Oh my god. Ooh, it's gonna be really freaking close. Okay, so if the next boss is even a little bit faster than hijacked Freddy, we will definitely be taking some hits right there. So I would say let's get another 2 down, maybe. Actually, no, let's get another one down over here, and then let's get another one down back here. Upgrade. All right, hold on, wait, let me find them so I can upgrade them because it's kind of hard to remember where I even just freaking placed them at. And then let's get one probably like right down here, right by that one. Okay, perfect. We don't want to lag our game too much. It does not seem to be laggy right now. Maybe a little bit of an FPS drop, but it's not anything that like bothers me or like you can tell that my FPS is dropping. It looks just fine, to be honest. But now we have 20 of them down, so there should be a little bit of a difference. There should be probably like around 170,000 DPS difference, I think. Oh god, there's a big problem here. This circus baby is a lot stronger than we think. She's a lot stronger than we think. Oh my gosh, someone did the 0 times enemy speed again. Oh my gosh, that's like literally hacking the game. Wait, okay, I gave us a little bit of a chance, but we still absolutely choked. We will be able to kill these bosses on 2 times HP, so I'm just letting you guys know it might get a tad bit laggy here. Hopefully not, okay, because this unit isn't like some crazy overload unit, so we should be okay, maybe. And whenever I say maybe, I mean just maybe, okay? Not fully confirmed, but we should be okay, all right? We should be. If not, then it's okay, but I don't seem to be lagging right now, but let's get one more down and then call it a day, because now we have 25, so that's about another 170 damage per second on our side. Hopefully it makes a little bit of a difference, okay? Just a little bit, because I want to be able to kill at least one of these bosses on 2 times times HP without my game like lagging out or doing anything too crazy. Now it does get a little bit laggy whenever I get in the middle like this, but like whenever I zoom in and I'm not actually looking up there, it's not that bad, so it's okay. It only lags for a little bit. Okay, Unforgiving Anard. This is the scary part because he is very freaking fast. Oh my gosh, and for some reason it is happening again. Oh my gosh, this stupid 0 times speed glitch. I don't know who keeps doing this. Who is the dummy that keeps doing this? I really like wonder. Okay, so 2 million HP. Oh wow. Oh wow, we just killed him. No way. Okay, so technically we weren't gonna kill him, obviously, but now I'm going to be going as much as I possibly can, guys, and yes, I do however mean this. I'm going to be doing everything in my power to actually win here. Okay, so now it is time. It is time. How many can I place back here? Can I place any of them back here? It does not look like I can place even any of them. Okay, it might actually get a little bit laggy. I do take it back, but it's okay because who really cares if it gets a little laggy? You know, hey, a little lag's never hurt anybody, right? Actually, it's hurt a lot of people, and I don't really like lag, and it's you know, it's very horrible. But again, guys, we just don't have to look up and we'll be okay. All right, we will be totally okay. I mean, we literally have one, I think, everywhere that we can actually get one on the map, so I think that's that, and that's really all we're gonna be able to do for the most part. Okay, I think we do have one down everywhere now, so now it is actually getting real. All right, it's getting real this time because now I kind of just have to upgrade them like this, and then that's really all I'm gonna have to do, and we should be good, hopefully. Okay, hopefully. Wow, we actually just killed that boss too. I cannot even believe that. All right, so here we go. Right here we have all of them maxed out. This part is actually perfect. Oh, and somehow some way we have 50 of them down. That's actually not that bad, but the problem is that this map is small, so that's probably all the boosters that we're gonna be able to get down in reality, but that's okay. All right, you know, this is enough units. I mean, I did not mean to say boosters, I meant units. You know, this is enough Overseer Foxys. I do not think that we need any more Overseer Foxys in the world because this is an absolutely insane view. I have no idea what I'm even freaking looking at right now. This is absolute bonkers. But let's see how we do on wave 140. Okay, somehow these units are starting to make it by, or enemies, sorry, I cannot speak today. These enemies are starting to make it to the exit, and I have literally no clue how. Is it the 2x HP? I mean, is it really affecting us that much? I mean, let's see wave 140. Let's see if we can beat this boss, and then if we can't, we'll go back down to 1 times HP and then see if we can beat the boss, guys. Okay, and then yeah, so he has 50 million HP. He was originally supposed to have 26 million. It's not looking like we're gonna kill him, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back down to 1 times enemy health because that's really all we can do. But if he did have 1 times HP, we would have killed him by now. So now I would say after the next boss, we're probably gonna end up ending the video, as long as if we kill the boss. Okay, that is our main goal, is to obviously kill the boss, because that boss earlier had 2 times HP and survived with 11 million HP. I have no idea how that's even freaking possible, but I don't know. Let's just do 10x speed. I did 10x health. Okay, whoops. Let's do 10x speed just like that, just so we can pass these waves a little faster. Okay, yeah, they're just zooming around the world. See, that's the problem, is that 10x speed breaks the game. 5x speed should be pretty regular, right? It does not seem like it's pretty regular. I don't really know what's going on there. Okay, yeah, they're just zooming around. Okay, like, bro, what is happening? How are they going in freaking circles? Yo, 5x speed is not even that fast. I'm on 2x speed and they're literally just zooming around. Okay, let me go back to 1x. Let's see. I mean, are they zooming around on 1x? I mean, yeah, they kind of are. They're not even on path whenever we're on 1x speed for some odd freaking reason. I have no idea why. Let's just keep clearing enemies over and over again, because that's all we can really do. Keep on doing that until we get to wave 50. There we go. All right, we cleared all the enemies that we could. There we go. All right, wave 150. Perfect. Wait, she has 62 million. Yo, I have it on 1 times HP. Okay, wait, she moves really slow. Okay, wait, this is actually really useful. Holy crap. Because we have the 65% slowing, we have the jar of pickles. They probably don't stack, but it doesn't really matter. Now, this is a problem. This is a problem. All these little enemies coming in are distracting our Overlord Foxys from seeing the Ballora. I just said Overlord Foxy. I meant Overseer Foxy. Wait, we're actually gonna kill her. Oh my gosh. Please do it, please. Oh, wow, there we go. So, I mean, that was the challenge of the video right there in itself, and we killed that boss. Very good, and that was amazing. How in the world did all of our towers just dis-a-freaking-peer? And how are we on 0 HP? How in the world is this happening? happening. I have no idea how this happened. There must be a hacker in the game. GG's to our overseer Foxy. Okay, guys, so I really did enjoy making this video. I'm not gonna lie, this unit did not do as good as I thought it would. Obviously, we messed around with the admin panel and made the unit really overpowered, which was pretty freaking fun. But the actual wave that this unit made it to was not very good. I do not remember the wave exactly, but it was a pretty low wave, to be fair. But the admin panel made him seem pretty good, which was really good. But anyways, guys, make sure to join my Discord server because we do giveaways every 2 days in there. And also make sure to like and subscribe so I can feed my family. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.